We have to thank God because He is the one that gives us the opportunities to be present and of course to share our time, that is gift that has been given from Him to us, with the other people. And when we're getting together in prayer, we're building up the church of our God, as St. Paul says that. And the head in that church is our Lord Jesus Christ. So tonight we are here not because I decided to come here, neither because you decided to come here, or you, but because we were inspired from God, and because there is something in our hearts that drives us, or guides us, or instructs us to be where we have to be. And sometimes the Spirit, this kind of Spirit, guides our body to be in the place that we have to be.
On January 21st of 2012, St. Athanasios' status became elevated from that of a chapel to a mission church by being consecrated by His Eminence Metropolitan Alexios.
The consecration is something that we are doing in our Orthodox faith in order to dedicate the building to our Lord Jesus Christ, so the people can use that for prayer, for communication, for open and dialogue with our God. So we can have their community, if I can say, that we can have faithful that they can use now the chapel, the church, the sanctuary, the temple that we have. That this mission or that group of people will be recognized as a community. White linen that the myrtle bearers use in order to bury the body of our Lord Jesus Christ. And therefore now the bishop is wearing this garment, this savano, in order to prepare to celebrate the consecration of the church. And as he's doing that, that garment becomes a different element, becomes a blessed element. We have first of all to clean the holy table. And for this reason we are using water and soap. The water is the element that in our church we are blessing. By blessing the water, we are blessing the universe. And by blessing the universe, we are blessing also ourselves. Because there is no life without water. Because in this table, we are going to put the holy relics. And later on, we're going to use also the holy myrrh, where we are sealing then. It's different to write the letter than to sign the letter. So here we have the dedication that we have given to God as a building, but we have also to seal. In other words, we have to bless that building that has been dedicated to God. Now that we have sealed with the holy myrrh the holy table, then we're covering the whole table, the type of the table, with this wonderful and special made cloth we call again savano. And savano means that covers and protects something that is very, very, very important and a treasure for us. And we treasure that thing, and that will never be open. as we have finished now the consecration, we let the people to take oil and to put oil in a beautiful and well-decorated glass, that I present something to God. And then you understand, again with the feelings, that this is the grace that we have received from God. And when you donate that thing to God, then it's not yours. That becomes to the people. That becomes the church. That becomes something that is offered to public, in order for the public, the people, the person to communicate with God when he enjoys the life in happiness, but also in sorrow when he is in trouble. For me, as a bishop of the metropolis of Atlanta, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to bless churches, to do the consecration of the churches. My goal is to consecrate, if not all, as many as I can before I will die. And now, being at St. Athanasios Chapel and consecrated that church there, it was indeed a fulfillment of that dream, that another church has been consecrated. Today we have a consecrated church in Gulf Shores that has been dedicated to God and has the name officially of St. Athanasios, a great saint of our faith.
On these glorious days set aside for the consecration, the little white-walled and blue-domed chapel was baptized and born into being a church.